Good evening, everyone. This is Charles Bird here. Rant-Om Thoughts, Sunday, December 22nd. Didn't really want this to be the topic of the first episode that I have done of Rant-Om Thoughts on Facebook in a couple of years. But it's something that I really need to vent and talk about. See, Thursday, no explanation, no reason why. I got slapped with a week-long ban from posting status updates, sharing links, or resharing memes. There are some features I still have access to. I can still comment on postings. I can still hit react buttons. I think I can still use Messenger. Yeah, I'm not I'm not some spam bot. I'm not some troll with like 50 sock accounts looking to cause trouble with people. The reason why I am on social media is to network with like-minded folks, coordinate efforts both locally and nationally and even globally towards maximizing human freedom. I don't deliberately post anything objectionable. Even though I am aware that what I do post and talk about isn't a lot of people's cup of tea. I'll tell you what is objectionable, though. Back in July, when Justin Amash stood up to Donald Trump and bolted the Republican Party, Trump's supporters immediately started blasting the news feeds and the group threads, accusing Justin Amash of being a closet Muslim, of being a Hamas sympathizer, and an ISIS sleeper agent, and attacking him because of his Middle Eastern background. Amash's parents are immigrants. His father is Palestinian and his mother is Lebanese. Now, whenever I saw that, every time I saw that, I would report it to Facebook as hate speech, because it was hate speech. And the powers that be at Facebook would send back these responses saying that these postings did not go against Facebook's standards of conduct. So yeah, they'll let Trump supporters, these ignorant, methed out trailer park products of incest, get away with saying racist garbage about Justin Amash but I get a week-long block. I can't even wish my friends Merry Christmas on Facebook on Christmas Day for nothing. Now, before anyone starts to blah, blah, blah me about Facebook being a private institution and being well within their rights to do what they're doing, yes, Forrest Gump, I am very well aware of it. Very, very well aware of it. I even agreed with the deplatforming of Alex Jones because he is a two-bit grifter and a BS artist and human garbage to boots. And I hope those families in Connecticut sue him to bankruptcy for what he's done to them. That does not mean, though, I have to pretend to like what was done to me, nor does it mean that I am not allowed to have a critical opinion of their stupid, ridiculous chicken policies. One thing I would definitely be commenting about if I was allowed to say something on Facebook right now would be the $738 billion omnibus budget bill that Donald Trump, the quote-unquote brilliant businessman, signed into law. Yeah, that's right. Jack up the national debt even further. We're already 23 trillion dollars up there. Yeah, run up the credit card some more after promising to drive it down. Lying sack of manure. And the worst part is, I think, is that the part that raises the age the age to legally be able to purchase tobacco products from 18 to 21. So yeah, if you're 18 years old, you're no longer not only are you no longer allowed to drink alcohol, not only are you no longer able to smoke a cigarette legally. No more. But of course you are still eligible to fight and possibly die in a war that began before you were born. A war that was started in 2001 when those towers fell. I remember that day. A war that George W. Bush promised he would win, but prolonged to make it look like he was being tough on terror. A war that Barack Obama promised to end, but prolonged to make it look like he was tough on terror. A war that Donald Trump promised to end, but is prolonging still, even as I am speaking, to make it look like he is tough on terror. Yeah, I'm very, it's authoritarian, nonsense like this that really raises my hackles the most. It is. I'm, and as those of you who already know me well enough, I am very anti-authoritarian. I don't like being pushed. I don't like being told what to do, where to go, what I can or cannot eat, what I can or cannot drink, what I can or cannot smoke. Everywhere I stand is a free speech zone. Everywhere I stand is a Second Amendment sanctuary. Everywhere I stand is the designated smoking area. I want to be able to go back to an America where I can wear a gun belt, out in public. I want to be able to go back to an America where I can ride a motorcycle without a helmet. I want to be able to go back to an America where I can enjoy a cigarette with my beer in the bar because the owner of that bar permits it and is able to do so because it's better for business that way. I want to go back to a day when this was called a torch of freedom and not a cancer stick. On that note, smoke them if you got them. Think if it's and think while it's still legal. Tastes like freedom.